I'm Yuichi Harikane from Japan. So I graduated University of Tokyo in 2019 and got a PhD. Then after that, I moved to National Astronomical Observatory of Japan and University College London in UK as a postdoc. Then from 2020, I am an assistant professor at University of Tokyo Institute for the Cosmic Ray Research. So my main focus of the research is the evolution and formation of galaxies. I'm interested in how the galaxies and supermassive black holes evolve through the cosmic history, 13.8 billion years cosmic history. So to understand the formation of the galaxies, we use a large telescope such as Subaru telescope, Hubble Space Telescope, ALMA telescope, and the James Webb Space Telescope, JWST. And especially the JWST is nowadays very powerful to probe the early universe. So I feel very fortunate to be in the era when we can use JWST. Actually, when I was a kid, I was not so interested in astronomy. But then I remember about 10 years old, when I was 10 years old, then my father gave me an illustrated book about the universe. In that illustrated book, there are so many beautiful pictures about stars and galaxies. But I remember at one page, that book mentioned about the cosmic expansion. At that time, I didn't believe that because that expansion of the universe was too big to me. So I thought that this content was totally nonsense. But then, after I entered the university, then at the third year of my university, then I took a class about a physics seminar. At that class, the students are divided to a small group, maybe 4 or 5 students. Then one professor is assigned to each group. Then at that group, what I need to do is read research paper. Then the research paper I read was Perlmutter 99, which was about the expansion of the universe. So in that paper, they describe how they measure the expansion of the universe using observation of the supernova. At that time, I realized that this was what I read when I was 10 years old through the illustrated book. So I was so amazed. And at that time, I could understand how do they measure the expansion of the universe. So I thought this was very interesting. So I was so amazed about this. Then I decided I would become an astronomer. Yes, I think this is unexpected discoveries. So as an observational astronomers, when I look at data, then sometimes I found something very surprising that was unexpected discovery. Then at that time, I feel very happy because then I can understand some of the nature of the universe. For example, when I looked at the JWST data firstly taken, then I found so many early galaxies. That was totally unexpected, so I was so surprised, and I felt that I would be happy to be an astronomer. So my advice is doing your best. So our lifetime of human beings is limited, and also we are using the telescope to observe the universe, but the lifetime of the telescope is also limited. So my advice is do your best in your research. And I think this is very important. And one of the most important things is enjoy your research.